welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have my June TBR. So I've got 3 books that I'm buddy reading, and then I've got my 5 choices, and I have one kind of like bonus book. So I'm super excited for June. May was insane. I managed to get through like 24 books, but that's also because I was like reading an audiobook, a Kindle book, and a physical book, audio, physical, Kindle book, all at the same time. So I can't make promises that that's what it's going to be like in June, but I have high hopes for June. We're just going to see how it goes. So let's just dive right in. So my book that I said was kind of like an extra book is, I would really like to do Black Enough this month, and this was edited by E.B. Zaboy. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I believe, stories, 17 to 18 stories. So I thought it could be fun to do kind of what I did when I read the book called Australia, which was a bind-up of romance novels. I'd love to read at least a story out of here every single day, until it's done. And I just thought that would be a fun way to chop this book up, because I just don't feel like it's going to be a book that I'm going to want to just like sit down and read straight through. So I thought it would be fun to read a story each day. And we'll see how that goes. So this is the first book on my list. Then I've got 3 buddy reads with Kendra. 2 of them we just do for fun. We like to buddy read all the time. And then the other one is going to be for our book club. So I'm going to talk about the 2 that we're doing for fun first, and then I will talk about the one that you guys can join us for. So the first one we are reading this month is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. This makes me laugh that this is still on my TBR, because I bought this for Kendra, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that. And she bought it for me that same Christmas. So, like, we bought it for each other. We're like, we're going to buddy read it. We've done so much buddy reading between now and then, but haven't read this one. So, hopefully, June is the month that we're finally going to get to this one. All I really know, I'm surprised I haven't been really spoiled by this, but, yeah, since it's so popular. All I know is it's this girl who kind of lives in a marshland, and I'm assuming there's, like, a murder or something. I don't know. And then they suspect her. That's the only thing I know. So hopefully Kendra and I really enjoy this, and that we agree with everybody else that it's fantastic. And we're just going to see how it goes. Then the other book that we're going to buddy read together is The Happiest Girl in the World by Alina Dillon. We both really enjoy gymnastics and the Olympics, so we thought with the Olympics coming up, we would read this book. I don't know too much about what it's about. It just says, a young woman's dreams of Olympic gymnastics gold and what it takes to reach the top. So I think I actually read it this year. A couple months ago, I read Head Over Heels, and I really enjoyed it. And I read this, The Girls, which is a nonfiction about the man who was molesting the girls, the gymnasts. So I'm excited to have another take on this story, and I've seen nothing but amazing things about this one, so I'm really excited to see what this one is like. And then the one that we are doing for our chat, so if you would like to join our chat, let me know your Instagram handle down below and I can add you to our chat. We will be reading Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Satano, and this one sounds so much fun. It's about a girl. She goes on a blind date with this guy, and he accidentally dies, and so she has to figure out what to do, so she calls her aunts to help her. It somehow involves them putting a dead body in a freezer, and this freezer accidentally getting sent to this wedding that their family is planning for this, like, really wealthy family, and they have to figure out how to throw this wedding and the body, and I don't know. It just sounds like it's so much fun, and it's over the top. You'll laugh. It sounds amazing, and I hope we really enjoy it and can't wait to chat about it. And then my 5 choices, I feel like they make no sense together, but I have been having one of those things where I literally just want to read my entire shelf. Like, everything keeps calling to me, like, you should read me, you should read me. So we're just going to go with it. These are 5 random ones that have been, like, kind of calling to me recently. And then I know that there's a whole more ton on my shelf that have been also calling to me, so we're just going to see what happens. The first one's been calling to me for a couple months now, so I feel like it's finally the time to give in, because it just didn't fit into any of my other reading plans recently, so Maybe this month is the month. And that is to read Circe by Madeline Miller. This has been kind of, I don't know why, it's been like calling to me, telling me to read it. And I just feel like it's time. Some Greek mythology. I don't know. It just sounds like I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming it's about Circe. That's all I know. But I don't care to know anymore. I'm just going to find out when I read it. So hopefully this happens in June. And then I've got Fable by Adrienne Young. This is another one that I was like so excited to purchase this past like winter, and I just never got to it. I believe it is available on audio through Hoopla, so that's my plan of how I plan to listen to this and how I plan to read it. It's the first book, and I'm assuming it's a duology because the other book like match it, like this is one half of the face and I believe the other one is the other half of the face, so I'm assuming it's a duology. Don't quote me on that. I believe it's about a girl and she likes to be on the sea. She's the daughter of the most powerful trader. And then her father kind of abandons her on a legendary island and she needs to survive. I don't know. But it sounds good and I keep hearing amazing things about it. So hopefully June is the month for this one. Then I'd also like to get to Felix Ever After by Kaysen Callender. I don't know. I bought this last June and I thought it was gorgeous. I thought I was going to pick it up. It looks like the perfect like summer read, and then summer kind of happened and I didn't get to it. And then I think because I had it in my head that it's a summer read, I just haven't picked it up since because I kept waiting for summer. Well, summer's finally here again, so hopefully I'll be able to fit this one in. I believe this is about Felix, and I think he is unintentionally outed, or like he starts getting some transphobic messages sent to him and he has to figure out who it is. I don't really know. I don't know too much more about it, but I definitely cover bought this one because look at how beautiful this cover is. It's stunning. So hopefully I will like this. I know Geraldine didn't really like it and I know Ashley didn't really like it, but I have seen some good things too, so hopefully I'm on the end of really enjoying it. Then this one is a must read in June, and that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Guys, I can't believe I haven't picked this one up. This was an April book choice from last year, and I remember getting it, really being excited for it, and then I never read it. And now I also own People You Meet on Vacation, so my goal is read this in June and read People We Meet on Vacation in July. This is following two writers. They happen to be next door to each other at this lake beach house thing, and they're both kind of in writing slumps, and I think he decides to write her romance and she decides to write his literary fiction. I'm not sure. I think he might be a thriller writer, and then it goes from there. So we'll see how this one goes. Everybody loves it, so I hope I love it too. And then the last book I plan to read is Red Sky Over Hawaii by Sarah Ackerman. I don't know why, but this one in particular, all May kept being like, you should read me. You should read me. And I'm like, but you don't work right now. I can't fit you in right now. So my hope is to fit it in this month. This one is also available on Hoopla for audio, so I'm hoping that that's how I'll take it in as well. It has to do with Pearl Harbor, and I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of similar to The Flight Girls, which I really, really loved, so I'm hoping to love this one equally as much. And look at this cover. If there's a theme at all to this TBR, it's that these covers are beautiful, and they go perfectly together. So hopefully I will enjoy this one as well. So those are my June reading plans. What are you reading this June? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, everybody.